Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Still with me, Masdo, with another Goddess Horror video. In this video, I want to talk about the upcoming character Siku on 9 October. So it will be updated in 9 October. So she's a water breaker. And as you can see my thumbnail already, I already reviewed Siku. So I will review it for you in this video. But before we start the video, don't forget to follow me on the creator follow event. The link as usual in the description. And here we go, let's review Siku. Alright, here we go. So Siku is a water breaker and an honor character. So there's only two honor character, Dionys and Siku so far. So yeah, but that's not what we're going to talk about in this video. So we're going to review Siku's skill, Siku's unlock, Siku's X Relics. So yeah, everything about Siku. But before I review and explain, I'm going to try Siku, which I already tried before. So yeah, here's her gameplay basically. So she have a special energy bar which is called Permafrost Cold. So you get Permafrost from basic attack, counter and hold skill. And then you use the special skill to trigger her main gimmick, main skill. Alright, now let's fill up the permafrost up to 100. So the bar or the gauge is 100. And every time you use the enhanced basic attack or enhanced skill, it will consume a certain amount of permafrost. Okay, now this is the reason why I said that Siku is better than U5 run at base. So this is a base Siku, no unlock. As you can see, the damage increase when enemy broken is 180%. While run unlock this increased damage at U5, Siku have it at her base kit, U0. Okay, because the normal break damage is only 150, Siku give extra 30% increased damage during enemy broken, while Ron give it at U5 and only 20%. Alright, maybe that's enough for the gameplay. Let's go straight to the skill review for Siku. You can try Siku yourself on the training ground, so yeah. Now let's check out Siku's skill. So here we go, we have a basic skill. So Siku gains 6, 8, 12 permafrost every time she deal damage. And Siku cannot gain permafrost while linked. And Siku inflict a passive that reduce movement speed by 20%. So yeah, and this is the damage percentage at level 1. And this is her enhanced basic attack. So the previous basic attack will be changed into this during the Agalo mode. So yeah, the percentage is much higher but only one hit. Not much different for the normal counter or the enhanced counter anyway. Next up is her hold skill. So the hold skill will recharge permafrost stack really fast when you use her. It consumes energy, and while you're using this, it will give Siku and her allies shield based on her attack. So yeah, this is a switch skill. We cannot experience the switch skill because there's no other, other character in the trial. Now this is the absorb cold, which will the main gimmick of for Siku. It consumes 50 permafrost. It will enhance basic skill, special, counter, and it will turn the basic and counter into different skill. Also, it will unlock a new special skill active called Winter Hammer. So the Winter Hammer will be unlocked after you use that absorb cold. So this consumes 10 permafrost. Using Winter Hammer will cause enemy to suffer from bitter cold wound, which increase water element damage taken by 15%, and the damage taken for enemy during break for 30%, which will turn the break damage from 150% into 180%. And this is the reason why Siku is really good. The last is Ultimate Winter King's Manifestation. This will inflict Beer Cold Wound and refill your permafrost cold to maximum. So when you do your rotation and you got your permafrost to 0 and you immediately use the ultimate, the gauge will immediately increase to 100. So that's Siku's skill. Now let's check out the passive. So her passive is Aglu Cold Eating Sprite. When Siku uses a certain skill, she gains permafrost and inflict Bitter Cold Wound or Sprite Bitter Cold. So the Sprite Bitter Cold is the one that gives slow and Beer Cold One is the one that give damage taken debuff. So water damage taken debuff and damage taken debuff after break. And I'm not gonna be tired of saying this as a U5 run owner. Siku is already power creep run with this passive alone. This passive is super crazy because this is her base kit, okay? Base kit. No need unlock. And her solidarity skill is if Siku with a same element knight and or slayer knight, Siku break damage increased by 15%, and if it's under well-fed aglo, or basically this skill absorb cold or her passive. So yeah, those skill, she deal 10% more extra break damage. Alright, that's all for the skills. Let's go to her unlocks, which is the main highlight of our Siku review this time. Now, her U1, Heavy Snow Warning. Gain 1 her permafrost cold at the start of battle. So basically, you will immediately get the passive at max when entering a stage, and the permafrost consumed by enhanced basic attack and enhance so this one, and enhance winter hammer, so basically enhanced spatial, is decreased by 20%. This will make her sustain longer and consume less permafrost because the 20% increase is pretty significant, especially on the enhanced basic attack. Now, she also reduced the well-fed aglo consumption by 30%. So this one, absorb cold, now consume only 35 permafrost instead of 50. So to trigger this, you will consume less permafrost, which is really great. Up next is her U3. So Dupe 3 is Unpredictable Blizzard. Increase water damage taken increase from Beer Cold Wound to 25% and damage taken increase while broken to 50%. This is so ridiculous. Okay, so the U3 is ridiculous. So it basically make her passive, this one, Beer Cold Wound, increase 10% more into 25%, and the broken damage taken increased by 20%. So for the broken, it will turn it from 150 to 200%. 200%. That's like double damage. No, not double, it's triple. It's triple. In the damage calculation, 200% is triple damage. But yeah, that's ridiculous. Now, her U5, Biting Wind, dealing damage with enhanced basic attack, reset Winter's Hammer cooldown. So enhanced basic attack that previously only reduced cooldown by 1 second, now reset Winter's Hammer immediately. Reset it immediately after you just like one hit usage. It's really OP because it's reset, right? Just with one basic attack, it reset immediately, and it increased the damage of enhanced basic attack and Winter's Hammer by 25%. So that is Siku's unlock. So if you're planning to get Siku, I would advise to get U1 because U1 help you to sustain her permafrost stacks longer in field. But if you want more damage, okay, one more damage for your team, U3 is your get to go. As for U5, U5 only give you benefit to break enemy faster with the reset. So you can choose U1 for her to sustain longer with less permafrost cold consumption, U3 for more team damage dealt, and U5 is for more faster breaking the enemy. So yeah, now since all the skill heal is level 1, I will show you at least for the Winter Hammer damage multiplier at level 10, level 12 basically U2 and U4. So here we go, as you can see on this screen, that's her multiplier at level 10, 12 at 14 skill. Alright, next up is Siku's EX Relics or exclusive relics. So whenever Blizzard Storm, so Blizzard Storm is the whole skill, grants barrier, you will heal all ally HP by 1.5% of her own HP, increase the whole skill and special skill break damage by 20%. This is only U0 EX Relic. At max relics, she heals 3% of her own HP and the break increase to 40%. So that's the Siku review before she's updated in 9 October. I hope this video helps you guys to decide whether you want to pull for Siku or not. I personally would want to pull her at least U1 or you 3 at least for more damage because I have Luna. But despite of being war element character, I would say that she's not only for mono war team, so you don't have to worry if you don't have Luna or any other warrior DPS like Claren. But yeah, I will say this before I update the tier list later. Siku is easily S plus tier character for PvE, and you must have her at least U0, So yeah, that's all for the video. I hope you guys enjoy it. Don't forget to like the video, comment, and subscribe to my channel. See you guys later. Bye bye.